Alhamdulillah, wa sallallahu Rasulullah. Was Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam a headhunter? Yes or no?
No.
You fail. He was a headhunter. Once upon a time, he was talking about whom he would like them to become Muslims. He said, may Allah give power and dignity and honor to Islam by the Islam of Umar, one of the two Umars, Umar ibn Khattab or Abu Jahl, which is Amr ibn Hisham. Because both of them has the brain, has the vision, has the wisdom. One of them, because it was his uncle, he hated him most. Because in his family, there was no prophet. Said we used to...
Abu Jahl hated
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yeah.
The other way around.
No, one of them. I said, yeah, I said that one of them.
Yeah.
One of them was the two Amr, Umar ibn Khattab or Amr ibn Hisham. Amr ibn Hisham, which is Abu Jahl. He hated the Prophet most because he used to say, we used to feed the people who come to make Hajj, give them drink, look after them. Now, this family is saying that from us, there's a Prophet. I cannot take it. Why he threw this misstatement to his companions? This is being mentioned by 2 or 3 companions of the Prophet ﷺ. While Abdullah ibn Mas'ud was beaten to death when he declared Islam in the middle of Mecca, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud was just a poor servant. Okay? Very tiny, very weak. And he said, I am going today to recite Quran in public. Surah Al-Rahman. They beaten him. The one who held his hand when he was falling on the floor was whom? Umar ibn Khattab. You know what he told Umar ibn Khattab? You are the one who the Prophet ﷺ talked about you.
And Umar ibn Khattab at that time was still
kafir, yeah. And he looked at him. Then the second incident, because this was headhunting, a process of headhunting should not be just directly headhunting you, but I send a message to you, to somebody else, to convert you to follow me. When you follow me, I take you with me. You got it? I can't repeat it again. It's once. So he heard he was going to kill the Prophet ﷺ, Umar ibn Khattab, at that time. And one of the people, not you, this one, told him, instead of going to kill Muhammad, go and see your family. He said, what happened? He said, your daughter, your sister, Fatima bint al-Khattab. He went and he heard the mumbling. And they said, open up, Umar is coming. It was, what's his name? The one who was, Khabbab, was reading the Quran, and his sister and her husband. He came inside and he was trying to see what's happening. Then he slapped his sister on the face and she was bleeding. Then I think one of them, her husband, told them, Prophet ﷺ was talking about you. So did he say that? Yes. Then he started to read the Quran. Okay, Surah Taha. Taha, ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى. ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى. We have not revealed Quran upon you to make you live in distress, in agony. The revelation of Quran upon you was to uplift you and take you forward and move you so you can move the community around you. It will be the focal point, and everybody will spin around the Quran. Then you pass it to the companions or to the people who listen to you. Then he became Muslim. The second one who was talking about him is Suhail ibn Amr. Suhail ibn Amr was the best speaker in the whole of Mecca. Eloquently speaking Arabic with all its metaphor. I feel sorry for all of you, Because the Arabic is supreme with arrogance upon any other language on earth. Take it or leave it, it's up to you. It's with arrogance, but with knowledge, with value. And you go and speak a language which is a language which is a language which is, you can learn the language, but you have to speak Arabic. Because Omar, the same Omar, said, تعلم العربية, learning Arabic, جزء من الدين, is a part of religion. Anyway, when they captured Suhail ibn Amr, which was the best speaker, he passed a message, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, about Suhail ibn Amr.
This was during Badr?
About the capture in Badr, yeah. In Badr. He was taken as a prisoner of war. And he said, Umar was trying to take his teeth out, to stop him talking about the Prophet ﷺ in a bad way. Then he incidentally mentioned to him when he was releasing him, Prophet ﷺ said, one day you will say something, surprise me, Umar. I don't know what you're going to be. At the time when the Prophet ﷺ died, and everybody was leaving Islam because they don't want to pay zakat and all this hurub ridda, the war against the people who are trying to leave Islam. His son came to him, tell him, Daddy, now Suhail became Muslim. Now, his son came, Daddy, come on, those people, the Bedouin come from Yemen or from other area trying to leave Islam. Go and stand on the stage and talk to them. He pushed the man away and started to say what the Prophet ﷺ said about him maybe 10 years before. You know, his son looked at him, Daddy, this is what the Prophet ﷺ said about you. He said, has he said it? Yes, he said it, alayhi salatu wasalam. Prophet ﷺ was a headhunter. When you are in your job, the law is okay, the job description is okay, the policy is okay, but you have to give yourself a chance to get the best to join you. Don't actually leave them outside, because there's straight lines. Sometimes the law is blind. Sometimes the policies are blind. Sometimes the regulations are blind. You have to give you a chance to get the best of the people to be with you. This is number one. Number two, today is whenever you travel, we have to have an intention of becoming different people after the journey. There's an outcome and an output. You are here today, sister, not to be a daydreamer, but to be a fact finder and try to change ourselves. You're not here see some images or to play some games or to do all this kind of messages that you send on TikTok or Snapchat or shot? Chat. Not shot. I like shot. Shot. Chat. Chat. Shot. Cha-cha-cha was a dance in the 50s, you know? Cha-cha-cha was a dance in the 50s. Anyway. Oh, thank you. I know the history, huh? I see all this, huh? Don't think... No, I can't let people to dance around me because I can play the music. Anyway, it's about getting out of this 2 weeks. 2 weeks program as somebody new, with new objectives, new vision, new direction, new mission, new message. Otherwise, you waste our time and your time. The outcome and output is only new because you are the project. So it has to improve yourself. Then you can, by improving yourself, improve the community around you. Don't come here and feel pity for an orphan or for a widow or a poor man. You could have been before Allah far more better than any one of us. Because they can take what I cannot take. They can live a life which is extremely difficult and impossible to anybody else to live. So they'll be ahead of us. That's why most of the people who are poor and distressed and homeless will go to heaven 500 years before any one of us. But there will be no question on them, for them by Allah. Because there has nothing to be questioned for by Allah. So whenever you are with them, take with them what they say, not but by your ears, but by your heart, by your mind, by your soul, by your feeling, by your dreams, by your vision, because they can improve your vision. I could become a color blindness man, but they can make my color blindness cleared, because they can give me a tool to improve my vision and to deepen my sense of feeling and to diverse my look or my feeling or my contribution to others. This diversity will come to you when you listen to them by your heart, and never ever at your time look at them as numbers. Never ever at your time look at them as beneficiaries. They are not beneficiaries. We are the people who are benefiting from them. نحن جميعا أجراء لدى الفقراء. We are employed by them. CEO, chairman, president, director, everybody is employed by the poor. So the poor should have the upper hand on each and every one of us. No matter who are you, a king or a queen or a president or a minister or prime minister, no way. We are dealing with their wealth. That's why we have to deal with their wealth according to what Umar was dealing with the wealth of the poor and the needy. And at the time of the year of famine, Umar lost a lot of weight, was only eating bread, oil, and salt for 1 year. Because he wanted to show everybody else that he is employed to serve humanity and serve the most underprivileged people. And if you are here, when you look at any one of them, feel that you are less than them. Never ever to feel that we are better than them. Never. Forever, never. And never, forever, and forever, never have this feeling. Otherwise, they cannot save you on the day of judgment and pull you by the hand to protect you and tell Allah, yes, they did this for me. She did that for me. He did that for me. Allah, please, He'll give you shafa'at. Those poor people, orphan and children, will give you shafa'at. When we meet Allah on the day of judgment, when we need just a push, فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ وَأُدْخِلَ الْجَنَّةِ فَقَدْ فَازَ. Just people just be pushed this way, away from nar, from heaven, from hell, and go to Jannah. We want this zahzaha. This just push, little push, by an orphan, or by a widow, or by a poor man or woman, and try to earn this, and to have the change in our hearts to enable you to change the community around you. Don't waste the 14 days that you're going to stay here. It's not going just to museums. It's not goes just, you have some tissue? Because
have tissue?
yeah. A museum is not going just actually to see Nelson Mandela and other people. No. It's to learn, to absorb and learn and take back a message to make a change. As Abdul Min'im was saying, change maker cannot change anything unless they are able to change themselves. Don't come and change me. And when I see you, you're a different individual. If you want to become a change maker, start on yourself first. And every day, I'll finish by saying something. Make the Quran your companion. Wherever you go, whenever you go. Listen, even if you are not having full attention. Listen, even if you don't understand the Arabic language. Listen, even if you are busy. But don't stop listening if you can't read. Quran is the central point for the universe, around which the whole universe is spinning around it. Spin around the Quran to let universe to spin around you. If you don't spin around the Quran, universe will ignore you. Animals will ignore you. Birds will ignore you. Will ignore us, will ignore me. Birds will ignore me. Animals will ignore me. Insects will ignore me. Everybody will ignore me. Because the spinning process is the cornerstone of belief and faith. If we don't have it right, we spin around something that will waste our life. If you want the whole universe to spin around you, spin around Quran and the teaching of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And being proud at the most gloomy atmosphere and the most Islamophobic time, proud of saying, وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِّمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Nothing better than the one وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِّمَّنْ the one who call upon Allah, call for Allah, then عَمِلَ صَالِحًا. And once you make the amal salih, be sure that they will attack you, they will torture you, they will call you names. Then, while they are doing that at the time of the Islamophobic time, now, said, I am a Muslim. Like Abdullah ibn Mas'ud in Mecca, the servant who had no family and to support him, he said, I am the one who is going to recite Quran in public in front of all the Qurayshite. And he did it. And he became Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, and none of us is like Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. You got it? At the time of Islamophobe, have your character right, have your vision right, have your value right, and be proud. Because the one who will send your message to everybody in the universe, not on earth, big difference between the universe and the earth, is the one who asked Ibrahim alayhi salam, أذن في الناس, in the middle of desert. He's telling Ibrahim, no internet, no microphone, no wiring. Say, call the people to come and make Hajj. And they'll come to you by walking on foot, riding camels and horses and donkey. And now millions and millions and millions and millions of people coming to the adhan, responding to the adhan of Ibrahim. وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا. من أحسن قولا at the time of Islamophobia. من دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني مسلم. At that time, it's where you can say, I'm proud Muslim. I am proud of being Muslim. I am proud of my hijab. I am proud of my character. I am proud of my performance. This is the time. Not the time until what we have done during September 11th. September 11th, we did not become chicken. We went out to call the media to speak to us. And we spoke to the media. And we made the difference. Now, 23 years after September 11th, we are here. Because we did it right. By not shying out, alhamdulillah, but by coming out. And tell them, hey, we are a part of the Muslim Ummah in the West. If you touch them, you touch us. And we faced the media, and we spoke to the media by the culture and the philosophy of the thinking of the media. When you talk to the media, learn the language of the media, the philosophy of the media, the culture of the media. Don't go and give speeches which is waste of time. I love you.
Love you too.
I love you 3.
I love you 4.
I love you 5.
6.
Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. None of you responded back to my greeting.